Welcome to the first in a brand new series. It's only TV, but I like it. You know, in history, TV has travelled a long, long way. In fact, mine came all the way from Rumbelows in Watford. You want one? A good deal? Speak to Bill in sales. Mention my name. Give him that special handshake you like. Let me introduce you to our teams, who have each been carefully hand-picked by answering the simple question, are you available? Our two captains are two of the most able-bodied men ever to lead a team bravely into battle. Sitting portside with a pug-washy air about him is the curmudgeonly but cute Mr. Jack D. Listing ever so slightly on my starboard side, the hornblower of the panel game, the boy least likely to get caught in the crow's nest, Mr. Julian Clary. Joining Captain Jack tonight, a woman who made such a convincing pensioner that when she fell asleep in a dressing room earlier today, she had her hip replaced. Please welcome Caroline Aherne. And completing Jack's team, well, if cooking is the new rock and roll, he's the waddy of the kitchen. Please welcome the original little chef, Anthony Worral-Thomson. Opposing them on Captain Julian's right hand are an unusual pair of Geordies, unusual in that they have their records in the shops rather than on police files. Please welcome Ant Dec. And finally, joining them is the star of Cold Feet and, of course, the Fast Show. In fact, he's become universally known up and down the country as that bloke off the telly. Please welcome that bloke off the telly, John Thompson. We begin, as we mean to go on, with trivia, the kind of information that's almost entirely worthless, like Jeremy Beadle's CV. We'll show you three seemingly arbitrary pieces which are the clues to infamous moments of British television. Your task is to find the story that links them. So, Jack's team, can you tell us what memorable TV moment connects these three clips?
I looked and saw your eyes in the shadow of your hair, as the stranger sees a stream in the shadow of the wood. And I said, my faint heart sighs are me to linger there.
Oh, I like that indeed.
But the numbers actually employed in industry have fallen sharply in the last few months. It's not clear that falling unemployment necessarily means more people are getting jobs.
There you go, kids. The ingredients were Oliver Reed, Keith Moon of The Who, and a distillery. What do you think the connection could possibly be?
I think that was, Oliver Reed, with possibly the most irritating girlfriend in the world there. You read them a poem and go, oh, I like that. Oliver Reed and Keith Moon, both sort of famous big drinkers, big-time drinkers. Keith Moon drank so much he thought there were 7 people in The Who.
What's the not?
Or 9, including himself. The Who had a song called Who Are You? And there is a malt whiskey called Who Are You?
I very much dispute that.
You want to check it out now, Sonny?
I don't want to check it out now. Don't get hard now, come on.
Oh, dear.
Save it for later. What do you think then? Give us your answer before I go to it.
Well, this is probably wrong. No, I'll probably be wrong. I won't say it.
Oh, go on.
Oh, all right. No, I don't know. Is it something to do with drink and them cutting their own fringes? No.
That might be another answer. That
No, okay.
What do you think? Team captain?
I say it's Who Are You is the connection.
Who are you? You're maintaining that ludicrously, rather pathetically, that there's a whiskey called...
I don't think there's any need to have a go at me this early in the show.
All right, okay, I'm just giving you the chance. Okay, well, that's your answer. Okay, we'll see if you're right in a minute. Before we do, though, what would you say it was?
Okay, well, anything to say? No.
Nope.
I think Moon is the key. Am I on the right track?
Well, I'm waiting for your answer. I'm not going to clue
Keith
you.
Moon and Oliver Reed mooned due to the influence of alcohol on the Aspel show.
Let's see if either of you are right.
Gin and orange?
Sort of.
Mike, listen. Which camera am I on?
All of them.
All the lights. I used to sing a song years ago, and a great friend of mine was Keith Moon. I'd like to sing a song. Nobody knows this. Is the band okay? And it was called I Was Known as the Wild One. And it goes roughly like this. It goes roughly like this. It goes, I was known as the wild one by all the folks in town. Lots of those. Can I get over that? But I've never ever done.
Sweet baby Moses. Well, the connection is, of course, Oliver Reed's notorious drunken appearance as a guest on Aspel. Contrary to public opinion, Oliver Reed went 9 years without touching alcohol. Mind you, on his 10th birthday, he went out and got totally rattled. So what it is, neither of you were right. You were way off the mark. But you were close-ish. So I'll give you 1 point. I'm going to give you 1 point for that. One for Julian's team now. Can you piece together the item of TV trivia connecting these savoury clips?
Some women do have a very high sex libido. And I am that sort of person. I mean, I love sex.
They were a male stripper, Lynn Perry, and one of nature's predators. What do you think could possibly be the case?
Well, something for everyone there.
Speak for yourself, mates.
Boys, anything to say?
Lynn Perry have
Trying to joined up speaking.
Didn't she have collagen implants?
She did.
Which come out of arses of animals.
Hush your mouth. She once had an encounter, shall we say, with the male stripper.
So that's going to be your guess. That Lynn Perry had an encounter with a stripper.
And she had her...
She was an animal.
Yeah, nice. Okay, well, would you like to chip in before? I mean, I'm going to take that as your answer. Would you like to chip in with this?
Yeah. I got one.
What?
Well, it looks like there's a shot from behind us. They've all been taken from behind.
Okay, well, let's see. Well, that's your guess, is it? That they've all been taken from behind. I can't say that's incorrect, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. You're saying there's a connection between Lynn Perry and an encounter with a stripper. Let's see if indeed you are correct.
You're just a dog! Go on! What is that? Oh, my God!
We've all done it, Jonathan.
Can I just say, Jonathan, I was young and inexperienced. It's my first chance to go on television.
You fill up pouch ever so nicely, Jack.
She only licked it.
So, the end of that round, I believe the scores now stand at Jack limping behind with a rather sorrowful 0 points, and Julian's team romping happily into the lead with a magnificent 4. Our next round is inspired by that classic children's TV series Blue Peter, the show that took a lot of unpromising material and made Sarah Green out of it. We assembled the basic ingredients from which a genuine Blue Peter creation was made, and we gave them to our team shortly before the show. You were given a tissue box, a shoebox lid, a budgie mirror, a margarine tub, a thimble, small carton rings and paper fasteners, the lid of a tube of chocolate sweets, 2 spray can tops, some sticky back plastic and a piece of toweling. But what do you reckon Blue Peter's Valerie Singleton actually made from those things?
Right, this is more your sort of thing.
Yes, come over here. Maybe a little dress-you-up table for a dog.
Yes.
See? She sits there, like that. With a little bit of lino on the bottom. That's a chair, is it? Kind of thing. You put that as a chair.
Oh, yes, so it is.
Right?
I get the idea that you while away many an hour.
She to say.
Ant Dec, what about if that's a washing machine?
Yes. Very good. And then she can go down the shops. And come back again. So it could be a dressing-up table. Julian.
Well, thank you for your contribution.
Okay.
Let's get ready to rumble.
So there's paint here, and there's like pointy things that could scratch the surface of skin. Like that. Then you add the paint with the brush.
There's the paint.
There's the paint, and the... Have you still got the brush? There's the brush.
There's the brush.
Oh, for goodness
There's
sake.
the brush. All right. So there you go. The scratching thing there. Then you've got the towel to mop the blood up.
No, it was Val Singleton, not the butcher of Moscow.
Tattoo and piercing studio.
Dolly's first piercing.
Dolly's first tattoo and piercing studio. With that on the floor.
Not as an afterthought at all. Julian, are you going to
Yes,
semblance
well,
of order?
I dismiss both of those ideas, and obviously it's a doll's B-day. That fits in there. That is the bathroom wall, and you do a little toilet brush with that. Sticks out the side, and you put the towel over. And it's 100% functional. But Dolly's...
It had to be a B-day, didn't it? It couldn't be
Jack, what do you think she possibly created?
Well, I mean, we've got the same ingredients here. So, Anthony, first of all, please.
Okay. Well, I used to throw these at Rolls Royces. I used to loosen the lid and throw them.
You're the bastard.
Are you sure you really want to share that with us?
It's a long time ago. No, she plays with dolls.
Good. Okay.
Who's she? The cat's mother?
Yeah, exactly, Caroline.
No, I mean, great as this, great fun as this game is and everything, I have no interest in anything like this. There's more important things in life.
That's it. That is it.
There is the rational approach, certainly.
Okay. Actually, I would like to say what I believe it is, and I've made it.
You're going to show us the one you made?
Yes, I am. Well, what it is, it's Dolly's cocktail party, and that's the table. And here she is, she's Dolly. She's having a nice party, and she's got a cup there like that. It's actually what it is. It's going to be very big next Christmas. It's the Caroline Aherne party doll set, and she stands there, and then after half an hour, it just goes like that.
I never had a table.
Okay, well, that's both charming and possible. Julian, you had a chance to make yours. Let's see yours.
Now, look at mine, you see. It's actually got water in it.
Yeah.
That is cheating somewhat, because it's a model of your bathroom at home, isn't it?
Okay, well, let's just see how close you both were. Here is what Valerie Singleton actually came up with.
I've thought up an idea that I think would suit a doll this size rather well. And it's this. It's a rather elegant bathroom unit. And I'll just put the doll in and you can see how well it fits.
So, out of possible 3 points, I'm going to give you guys none whatsoever for your sort of prostitute's bedroom knock-up there. And I'm going to give you a 2 out of 3 because the B-Day was in the bathroom region and you used the paint beautifully, and also you've got a lovely tie on.
Thank you.
So the scores now sound, well, Jack's team, I'm afraid I want you to try harder and see me later. You've still got no points whatsoever. Julian, you and your compadres have a beautiful and fully rounded 6. Okay, now old people still have a role to play on television. What could possibly improve Last of the Summer Wine, apart from a really harsh winter in Holmfirth? Old folk take centre stage in our next round, in which several senior citizens describe some of their favourite TV programmes and personalities. The sooner the teams can guess what they're talking about, the more points they will score. So teams, on our screens now are Bill, Dolly and Margaret. For 10 points, I want to know what you think they're on about.
I can't think of anybody not liking it. It is an excellent situation.
That was on singing on the wireless last week. What day was it? Tuesday, when I was indoors. Singing their song they're going to come out on a record.
They're all friendly when BT's out, but they go out.
to shows and that. And see, when there's anything on, you generally see them at the shows as well. You know, it's like Frankie Vaughan or anybody, what's his name? You don't see him there, do you, Frankie Vaughan? No, it's good, yeah.
Oh, bless them. Okay, well, for 10 points, who do you think they could be on about?
He said it was an excellent situation.
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
That's what I'm asking you, Jack.
Being in the bath? I don't know. What?
I think I know.
Do you?
Yeah? Black and white minstrel show. Because they all think it's PC still. It's a nice situation. You know what I mean?
Happy black folks singing.
Yeah, all that. Minstrels. Oh, it's the black and white minstrel show.
What do you think?
I love that.
You go with black and white minstrel show? You're both terribly, terribly wrong, and I'm embarrassed to be sitting near you. Here's more old folk describing the same show. Can anyone get it this time for 5 points?
I think more people watch it than ever.
In certain parts, they were running a very good business. And I'm doing other things as well.
A new series. They want to watch it again because they'll overdo it if they're not careful.
Look at the time when they took up building they knew nothing about and built a swimming pool for people and made a success of it. That wants some doing.
I think he believes that everything he sees on TV is true. Well, what do you think? Who do you think it might be? What do they think?
Girl with a bum, isn't it?
We're thinking Challenge Annika by now.
I think it's Challenge Annika, that's your guess? Challenge Annika? Okay, they've guessed Challenge Annika. What would your guess be?
No, changing room.
Changing room? They're both very good guesses. They're both completely wrong. Okay, so fingers on your buzzers. The team that buzz in first picks up the points that are left on the screen. Let's go.
They're not as good as they were. They're running down on their material.
Ant Dec.
As if we'd be so mean.
She listens to their business, what they're doing, and she goes and sorts them out, and she said, well, I'll have him, some bloke who they're going to go after.
One is rather round and plump.
Food and drink.
Hell of a week she must be.
She's opened a cafe, ain't she? The stout one.
EastEnders. Don't touch me.
I know the answer.
He knows the answer.
No, well, hold on. You buzzed and you said he says. Now we've had a buzz over here.
Like lunch, is it?
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Do you want to have a guess?
Is it? Birds of a feather.
Absolutely correct. Birds of a Feather was the long-running sitcom created by Maurice Gran and Lawrence Marks. Leslie Joseph was created by the Jim Henson Workshop. So the scores at the end of that lengthy round means that, Jack, you and your team are doing very well indeed, but I'm afraid you still have no points whatsoever. Julian, you're in the lead with a magnificent 8. All right.
May I say, in the spirit of the game, well done, the 4 of you.
Can I say that we've all sat here and none of us have really acknowledged the fact that Jonathan Ross's career has emerged again. He's reinvented himself after a string of failures.
Go on, give us a snog. You don't want to be brother.
The irony was, he was on that Gloria Honeyford show like a few days later, and she was saying to him, so I've just seen the headlines that you kissed Mrs. Merton, and he went, oh, that night I was so pissed I kissed Miss Piggy.
I can only apologise to him. He's obviously a cad.
He is, and no mercy, he is, because I didn't even know his lips were coming my way.
I believe that's what that bloke said when he was sitting near Len Perry, didn't he? Well, enough of your tawdry life. Let's move on. Our next round concerns something to hide behind to obscure the real you, like a disguise, a pseudonym, or Sophie Rees-Jones. But in this round, it's masks. At my command, Jack and his team will each don a pair of attractive Velcro goggles, upon which Julian will attach one of 3 TV face masks of his choosing, all belonging to a well-known show. Okay, goggles on, please, Jack's team. If you'd goggle up, obscure those twinkling, seductive eyes.
You're full of
That's sort
shit.
of the point of this.
You're like your brother full of shit.
Was that really
He
called for?
said he was.
I don't know, all this...
The object is for Jack's team to find out who they are by asking Julian, John, Ant and Dec the right questions. Julian's team can only answer yes or no, so if you want to put the mask on now, please.
Caroline, don't panic. Coming on. Sorry. Press that on. Good.
Okay, there we are. So, Jack and team, to us, you now look somewhat different. You have to try and work out who are you and what is the show. If you've just tuned in, welcome to this special edition of Children in Need.
Am I in Take That?
No, and can he stop fingering himself? Because that's cheating.
Yeah, stop feeling the shape of your
Anthony,
desire,
what are you doing?
Anthony. Put your hands down where you can see them.
Have I ever been out with Rod Stewart?
Probably only a matter of time.
Officially, no. But some of your kind have.
Are we actually a TV show?
Yes, of course you are.
Yeah.
The whole show is about television. That's the whole point of the series, Jack.
All right. Are they human or cartoon? Are they
One of the
cartoon?
three of you is he human?
Yes. Well, he's sort of he's human-like.
Human appearance.
One of us is human looking.
Yeah.
The other two aren't.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant deduction. You're not letting anything get by you tonight, are you?
What, it's for children, is it? Is it children's television
Quite
show?
popular with children.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Not on anymore, is it?
I believe it's been discontinued. It's nearly defunct.
Is it Doctor Who?
You are Doctor Who. You are K9, the robotic dog pal, and Anthony's a Dalek.
Can we take them off now?
You may take them off. Okay. Okay.
God, that was great fun.
It's your turn now, Julian's team. If you'd care to don your goggles in much the same manner, and Jack will now transform you each into a famous TV face. So get those goggles on.
I want to smack this into your face so hard.
What are you talking about?
Oh, a popular choice, sir. Suits you. No feeling your heads. Get your hand down, whichever one you are.
Get your hand
All right. If you're ready, start your questioning.
Well, I don't know where to start, really. Is it a daytime television program?
No.
Yes!
Well, you're a bloody good guess. Do you own a TV?
Am I Eamon Holmes?
Well, I'm sure you've been mistaken for him, but no.
Consider me a sex symbol.
There's four of us. Daytime telly. Was one of us sacked for taking drugs from the BBC?
No, hold it. He wasn't sacked for taking drugs from the BBC. I think they were his own drugs.
You know what I mean.
As I am.
The half, right? One of them was sacked.
One of them was sacked.
One of them was sacked.
One was sacked, but nothing to do with drugs as far as I know.
Nothing to do with drugs.
Do I...
Ah, I know who it is.
What, who?
It's the Teletubbies.
Yeah. Take off your mask. Very well done. Good guessing. And so, at the end of that, I see the scores are now. You're doing a little bit better. You've still got a long way to go. Jack and friends, you got 4. Julian's still way in the lead with a wonderful 12. It's a golden rule of quality broadcasting always to leave the audience wanting more, so we carry on with the catchphrase round. Here's a selection of the opening words of some well-known TV phrases or sayings. The teams have 90 seconds to complete as many as possible. Are you ready, fellas? Okay, Bugs Bunny. What's... Jack?
Myxomatosis.
In his later career, perhaps. Now, what...
What's a good red wine to go with roasted rabbit?
You should know that.
What's...
Up, Doc.
Yeah, well done. Robert Lindsay, who was Wolfie Smith, he said, power to... Ant Dec.
Newcastle United 3.
Power 2. Yeah, well done, John. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo said, well, the song actually, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We've got... Jack.
Another unconvincing ghost.
Anthony.
We've got to out Thelma. She's a lesbian.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming thick and fast now. I'll give you one more shot of it.
You worming something.
No, we've got some work to do now. Larry Grayson, he was famous for saying, shut that...
Shut that door.
There, well done. There you go. Well, 1 point there.
Yeah, point.
Bag Puss. Remember the song where bag puss, oh, fat furry cat puss, wake up and...
Take me roughly over the breakfast bar.
Julian, I've asked you not to mix pleasure with work. Please get back to the show, will you? Look at this thing that I bring. Jimmy Savile. How's about...
That then.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Paris, he said, can you tell...
What it is yet?
Yeah, well done, you. Cilla Black. Sadly, klaxon means we're out of time. And all that means the final scores this evening are... Jack, I think you knew it was coming, but here it is anyway. You've lost. With a meagre and somewhat feeble 6 points.
But the right number of team members.
Yeah. Julian, lovely job. 15 points. Very well done. I guess my imaginary cat to you.
Don't go on, look at them.
They did great.
They did not, they look like a bunch of rent boys.
You know the difference between them and... Actually, now you mention it. That was It's Only TV, but I like it, although if you've ever invited to watch it at Lynn Perry's, politely decline. I urge you. We leave you with another...
It's like watching your nana.
Well, I hope I never see my nan doing that. We leave you with another look at the Aspel interview that never was, when Ollie Reed had 1 pint of orange juice and something too many. Thanks for watching. Good night.
The wild world, all folks around. I was doing the wild world.